My influences are very varied. I feel I love a lot of world music. I love a lot of hip hop, R&B, electronic. Definitely when I started, I tried to make a lot of electronic music. I would like to describe my sound as zombie funk because it's very funky. I use a lot of percussions. I use a lot of very spacey sounds that I feel like a lot of early funk music also used to use. A bit about myself, I think what's important to highlight is my multicultural background. My mother's from Cape Town, South Africa. My dad is from Papua New Guinea. And it kind of feeds into my multicultural worldview. I love a lot of world music. I love hip hop. I love EDM. I love bringing sounds together. I also bring in the zombie element because I produce a lot in my bedroom, half asleep. It's almost ethereal. I'm siphoning all the energies, all the influences that I've had over my life, and however deep you want to go into the esoteric, the whole nature of just everybody's life coming in and trying to give, I think, life experience into my music. What makes me unique? I think everyone is unique. I think we all have the opportunity to just take our particular space in time and perspective and bring stuff together to influence other people around us. And I think I do that. I think I try to do that with this whole project of Aux Heat Wes. A bit of background about Aux Heat Wes actually. Aux is obviously aux cable, heat because I bring that fire, and Wes because everybody used to call me West Side. And we live in the Western Cape, and I wanted to put that in my name like suddenly too, so the reference is there. Good God. One thing I like about where I'm at in my music production journey, and even around the time that I made Good God, was the speed at which I'm able to finish a song from idea to full completion. So Good God kind of came with the lyrics first. There's a lot of deeper meaning, esoteric meaning. Even if you watch the music video, it adds a bit more context, but there's still a lot of interpretation that can be had by the audience. I feel that if you watch the music video, you'll see this narrative about a hobo to a prophet. I feel both characters are homeless in a way, but the hobo is in their season of receiving and the prophet is in their season of giving, and it helps build that dichotomy and yin-yang energy that I feel is present in everyone's lives. As far as the process goes, I started with the verse lyrics first. You'll see they're quite word heavy. They have a lot of interesting words that I'll explain soon enough. The chorus, a bit of a freestyle, more about fun energy. I was very much inspired, I think, by Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar, where the chorus has a bit more of a fun energy, but when you get into the deeper lyrics of the verse, then it gets deep into the real message of the song. Back to back to back, never let up on the gas. Never let a naysayer faze you. Never trip yourself chasing swag. Just step up first on the approach. There'll be many a reproach. There'll be many oppositions. Some will be systematic ghosts. Relics of a bygone. Not much has changed in eons. We still peons trying to get beyond. Do you got the means to keep on? The trajectory is treacherous. We're killing our homes, chowing elements, minimal benefits. Revel in our offspring's detriment. Under political rhetoric. Verse 1. So verse 1 is a bit of a motivational speech in a way. It's talking about, never let up on the gas, never let a naysayer faze you. And also a bit of a warning, I guess. Don't trip over unnecessary outward displays of success, I guess, like swag and all these trappings that people often get into. It's more of a message to myself, like just focus on the mission, the journey. And towards the end of the verse, I talk about we still peons trying to get beyond. Do you got the means to keep on? not to call humans peons, but to say in the grander scheme of the cosmos, we are small individual agents that are trying to make a success of our lives and just focus on being better every day.
Relics of a bygone, not much has changed in eons. We're still peons trying to get beyond. Do you got the means to keep on? Trajectories, treacherous. We're killing our homes, chowing elements, minimal benefits. Reveling our offspring's detriment. Under political rhetoric.
Good God, holy, holy, ghost in the shell, stolen, stolen, catch the wheel, still rolling, rolling, engine cut, ignite once more, please. Good God, holy, holy, ghost in the shell, stolen, stolen, catch the wheel, still rolling, rolling, engine cut, ignite once more, please. Good God, holy, holy. I love this because it can be taken in many different ways. It can be seen as like a gospel call. It can be seen as like, oh, good grief, sign of exasperation, I guess. Ghost in the Shell, anime reference, but it's also kind of the future trajectory of what certain technologists want us to be, like ghosts in technological shells, I guess. But for all of that, whatever you choose in your life, it's like catch the wheel. We're still rolling, we're still moving forward. And if the engine cuts, just ignite once more, you know? Not to say that if someone passes away, trying to like defibrillate them until you've shocked a dead corpse. It's just like, as you're still alive, keep going. If you fall off the wagon, get back on again. Rap's the new pop, the simulacrum, bird brains pecking breadcrumbs, more names categorizing due to wide horizons, many more tools, more sharp sticks, masculine and phallic to penetrate the stars with. Look at the stars with. Do you want to start a mosh pit? Let it all out. Moths do follow stars lit, loving a harlot. Yeah, ladies to make love with. We all need catharsis, so what's happening? Kids on kids, having kids on kids for the love of action. We all need peace in our factions. Pipe it up and pass it. Verse 2 is crazy. It's the prophet angle. So the first one is about the hobo, the humility, the keep on the path. And then the second verse, I go into overdrive and try and put all my big words in. I use the word simulacrum. I say it's simulacrum in the original recording. It sounded better in the flow, but simulacrum is basically like a copy, a facsimile of real life, and I got it from this video on the Matrix, so I thought that would be a really great context to put that word in. I think the whole second verse is kind of pivoting on that word, to be honest. Bird brains pecking breadcrumbs. Gotta go into the rapper, you know, braggadocio, like, yo, all these other people are bird brains pecking breadcrumbs, man. More names categorizing due to wide horizons. It's kind of like how the universe is always expanding and we gotta find new ways and perspectives to describe what's happening around us. Masculine and phallic, so like this whole thing about rocket ships being like giant penises penetrating the sky, to be crude in a way, but it's like this whole feminine and masculine interaction of nature and how we press forward into the environment around us, and you know, there's sort of that resistance of how nature pushes back on us or whether she accepts us. I try to put as much symbolism into the second verse as possible, and if I explain too much, it might take away from your interpretation.
Good God, holy, holy, ghost in the shell, stolen, stolen, catch the wheel, still rolling, rolling, engine cut, ignite once more, please.
Sometimes you just want to make fun songs, and sometimes you want to make songs with deeper meanings. With this one, I was trying to be Shakespeare a bit and actually give people the opportunity to explore themselves. I think that's the main takeaway of all of this, is just explore yourself and discover what you truly believe about yourself and the world around you, and just think more deeply.